What's up and welcome back to a new episode. Guys, we have end of summer, end of August. Tourists are slowly going back home, which is nice for us fishermen. We have more space. However, I got a few messages, actually many messages over the last weeks, and many of you guys asked, hey, can you help me? I was in Croatia and I did not catch any fish. What to do? So I want to tell you when to fish, where to fish, and how to fish, because those are the most important questions you guys have. When to fish? Please keep in mind, fish like Barracuda and Bluefish have a certain feeding schedule, and they for sure won't adjust their schedule to your private schedule. So meaning that they won't just feed when you want to fish. Barracuda especially, but also Bluefish, feed when it's dark and when the visibility is not good, because they have big eyes and they have an advantage over their prey. So if you want to catch a Barracuda, the two best times are the time from dusk, in the evening after sun is down, and in the morning when sun is coming up. However, I would say that fishing in the morning is always better than fishing at night. Why? I don't know, but I can imagine. Over the night, fish are much less disturbed, so they keep on their schedule and feed before the sun goes out, especially Barracuda. During the day, there are many factors which can disturb them. Boats, fishermen, spare fishermen, nets, and so on. Or even positive ones, they ate a lot during the day, so they don't feed at night. But one thing is for sure, they will always feed in the morning. So if you want to catch a Barracuda or a Bluefish, go fishing in the morning. Go fishing 1 to 2 hours before the sun is up, when it's still dark, because that's more or less the guarantee, at least here in the northern Adriatic Sea in Croatia, that you can catch some fish. Number 2, where to fish. You guys don't need to look my videos or other videos and to try play Sherlock Holmes, which places I'm fishing and so on. It is pretty easy. A Barracuda will swim around, and if you try to get some certain variables together, you will find them. For example, if you fish a bay and you're fishing on the dead end of the bay in casting distance, you have 2-3 meters, you most probably won't catch a Barracuda. But where this bay ends from the outer side on the edge, on this edge, you might already have a drop to 15 or 20 meters, from very shallow to very deep in a very short period of time. This is where the fish are pulling, or actually like that. So try to find, with the help of Navionics and other sea maps, places like that. Also, harbors are interesting. However, if your harbor has only 4 or 5 meters in casting distance, the chance that you get a Barracuda is less than if you have 15 or 20 meters. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, on what to fish. I understand that many people have caught Barracuda over the history of mankind, and there are many opinions. However, my personal idea is, the bigger the better. Barracuda are not afraid of big prey. They will attack a big wobbler like that, even longer. 5 centimeters more than that is also okay, and you will catch a small Barracuda. Important is, especially if you're a newbie, that with a lure like that, you will fish easier. You will cast it easier when you have wind, because it weighs at least 30 grams, 40 grams, so it will fly better than your 10 centimeter and 15 gram wobbler, stick bait, pencil bait, whatever. Also, when you have waves, you will feel that, really feel in your rod easier than you will do it with a small 15 gram wobbler. So you will be able to fish that more, let's say, sure, secure, than you're going to fish a small wobbler where you don't know where it actually is. It goes up with the waves, the fish don't see it, you cannot cast it far out. Fish something like that in bright colors in the night. The important thing is that the Barracuda sees it, either when it's light behind it or when it's dark, so that the shadow your big lure throws, casts, is there and the fish see it. So those 3 tips, I would say, are enough for you to catch your fish. Now we are on a spot which many people know it's not the best spot. To be honest, I'm showing you just the worst spots I have, because I'm not burning my best spots, because unfortunately then we will have like a pilgrimage to these spots. And although I, like you guys already told you, I don't want my spots to be overrun by people, because many people do not want to think about the things I told them, they just want to do it. And or even then I see like it's not helping. One spot which I had fished in the last videos, I know that people went there, they wrote me, I saw them when I was there, and they didn't catch nothing. Why? For example, because when I was going home, those guys arrived. Why did you arrive so late? Hey, it's holiday, vacation. We want to sleep. Well, okay, yeah, but then don't complain when you don't catch fish. The best spot will not bring you fish if you don't know how to fish and when to fish. That's what I want to say. Now we will try to fish on wobblers, on stick baits, maybe even jigs, but the sun is slowly going down, so I will definitely further stick to those guys. And in the night we will have the change of current, so the water will stop, which is ideal for barracuda but also for bluefish. And I hope that I can catch a fish today, and you will see that.
And so I did. I started with big wobblers and stick baits, fished them quite fast because it was still daylight, but I got no attention, no bite, nothing. Then, because it was still daylight, I decided to switch to a jig, 35 grams, double assist hook, cast it out, jig it in, let it drop, and then at one of the last drops I even got a bite, which you can see now.
I got a bite.
But that was all the contact for the whole day. Even in the evening when sun went down, conditions were ideal, nothing. So I decided, hey, I cannot let it slip, I need to come another time.
So, good morning again. We're on the spot. Nice location. Fishing here. Trying to get some barracuda, bluefish, and maybe some bonito. Let's see. A lot of ambitions, but first of all we need to catch something. I'm here with Tihomir, who you know from one of my last videos when we went shore jigging. However, he forgot the handle of his reel in the car, so he needs to go back a few hundred meters. Well, then I'll have the honor to start the fishing here first. Let's hope he's back soon. Because of that I will put out the hook immediately, because if we're 2 persons you can have the other one open it, but now, yeah, guys, let me start.
After 10 minutes and no bites on the new wobbler, I am going back to old school stick baits. Stick baits in length of 17 to 22 centimeters, sinking and in shocking colors, are for me personally the best lures for barracudas. They're easy to cast, easy to fish, and they catch fish.
Yeah, fish immediately with the first drop with the new lure. It's a barracuda. That was fast. Not a bad one. Evo sad taman. Not the biggest, but hey, the first one, so I'm very happy. Great. Kad mu je spala koja, koliko je cirka bil. Imaš? Ha, first fish also for Tihomir.
Very nice. Barracuda? Yeah. Opa. Nice. Yeah. Oh, this one. Ah, this one pretends to be a fighter. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. What a pity.
Barracuda?
Mislim da da. Guess so. As soon as the sun comes up, barracudas usually stop feeding in our region, and so I switched to a jig to catch a bonito, but that also didn't bring a fish, so I switched to another lure. So back in action, I changed the battery and I changed the lure away from the jig to the overdrive. I think that's 95 millimeters and 35 grams. That's a small heavy stick, a sinking pencil actually. Good for bonito, but also other fish, so let's try it. Sinking pencils are not new to me. I have tried them like 5 years ago in Argentina, where I got a few bluefish on them. You can see that in my old videos. You just let them sink to the ground, then you retrieve them very fast, and at some point hopefully the fish will attack. And here you can see the last bite for this day. Oh, dobar gris. Joj. To nedaleko od dna. So in the morning, immediately like after we arrived, we had 2 barracudas. I lost one. Then sometime like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, I tried a few things. Jigging, wobblers, stick baits, pencil baits, and I got a hit on the pencil bait. One hit. I then switched back to jig because I thought maybe it's the bonitos, which are like here around, but it can be that they just passed and then they're gone for God knows who long. And we had some rain now, and we are trying and we are trying and we are trying, but no success. So end of the day, short day, like 3 hours, nothing long. We got 2 fish. It's fine. I lost one. I had another bite. That's it. Well, what to say? I've already told you in a few other videos how to catch a barracuda, bluefish or bonito. Main thing is don't fixate too much on spots you see on videos, especially not the ones you see from my videos. It's more about what you are doing and when you are doing it, and then you will catch your fish. So we're going home. There was some rain. Now after we packed it stopped, but of course that's always like that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe, and see you the next time.